I'm working like 50 hours a week. The only thing is like now I'm struggling, like I would say struggle because now people come to me and ask for the opportunity for the personal training, but I don't have time for them. And now I want to change something like, you know, so that I can grow my income as well
Yep.
and grow like engaging with people more, obviously, because the more I will engage, the more referral I will get. That's what I think, right? So I'm at that point of what should I do now? Like I'm confused. I'm always confused with because of that, because people come to me for personal training, but I just a few hours always, right?
100%. You guys have good problems. These are good problems to have. So just the first thing is you be grateful for the problem we have. We don't have enough time, too many clients. So that's good. Most people struggle with, hey, I can't get clients, right? If you have a proven method of getting clients in the door, and that might just be you're so good, people are telling other people, it might be word of mouth or whatever. But if you have a proven method of getting clients in the door, showing up, asking you to train, that means you're doing something right in your program, right? Like your delivery, you're doing something right. So the stages to grow your income, because you only have so much time, is maximizing your time. So that's when you go from one to one to many, as Anthony was talking about, or one to even a few, right? To say is like, okay, you know, I don't know what your area of specialty is, but let's say, I see the guns on you. Let's say you're into bodybuilding and a lot of people are coming to you for muscle development. You say, I'm going to do semi private muscle training sessions and it's going to be a little bit cheaper. So I might charge $100 a session one on one. And then if you want to do semi private, I might scale it back to 70 or 65. And that's not like group, that's like maybe three, four people, right? But you all have the same goal, similar bodies. And with those three people, I'm able to make some small customization. So it's just about near as good as one on one because I'm still customizing the program and your technique for your body or whatever. That's a little bit of a gravitation towards. So if I'm charging 65 an hour, right, and I'm able to get three people in for semi-private, right, or even two, I'm making 130 to 195 an hour versus 100 an hour for one-on-one, right? That's the first step is semi-private by grouping people with similar goals up that are worried about the finance piece, right? They pay a little less, I make a little more per hour. Then you go to what Anthony was saying is like, okay, how can I go one to many and start creating some programs or groups around this where like I'm going to run a camp for these particular types of goals for these people. And now the cost might come down again. And again, you might, I don't know, whatever, 40, 50, 30. It's all fine within that range, whatever you feel comfortable charging. But now I'm working with 10 people, right? So if even at 35 an hour, 30 an hour, 40 an hour, I'm making $300 to $400 an hour servicing these. And I might only service those a few sessions a week at prime times when a lot of people can make it, but I'm one to many and maximizing my income. So that's the second way you can do it. The next way you can do it is you can have someone bring someone in under you and mentor them, right? To say, okay, people like you, right? They obviously like the service you're providing. So you want to bring in somebody that's perhaps similar to you. Like if you're in a bodybuilding and that's your specialty, bring in a young bodybuilder that's struggling to gain clients, someone that's coming out of school, someone that's still in school, but they can work with you part time. And you say, here's what we're going to do, right? And you have to go recruit them like you have to market and recruit them like you would a client. Like if you're cold calling for clients, now you're going to cold call for training leads, right? For someone to mentor. And so you're going to find this person to mentor, and they might be in school, till 3 o'clock every day and working some evenings with you. And you say, I'm going to mentor you. I'm going to show you how you can build up your own great business. And for this, we're going to do a 60-40 split or a 50-50 split on the wages or whatever you feel is good. And so now you're charging the client, maybe a reduced rate. So maybe instead if you charge 100, you charge 80 for your person, right? But now you're getting 40% or 50% of the 80. So you're making 40, $50, you're $40, $30 an hour when somebody else is doing the work. Your responsibility is to actually show up and coach and mentor them on a weekly basis. You might have a set meeting, is to educate them and to do consults with these clients and give them and pass the clients on to them. And then after that, there's another method which you could do, which is a self-study program, which is like, I don't know what your space is. Like if you have a studio or whatever, right, then you can have a self-study program. This is kind of the last thing I suggest to people, but there's always that like, look, you can't afford to work with me, or I have a waiting list, right? Let's say I have a waiting list. I can't take you right now. I don't have someone else to help take you. My boot camps are full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a paint by numbers muscle building program, self-study program, right? I'm going to program for you. You're going to come work out at my gym, right? While I'm training other people and follow the program, but you're going to do it on your own. And to follow the program for 4 weeks or 6 weeks or 12 weeks is going to cost you XYZ. And when I have a spot open to work with you one-on-one, you can graduate to the one-on-one program, but you're going to get started by following my programming, and it's going to cost you X a month. So those are the
Okay.
different methods when you're like a solopreneur to say, how can I maximize my time and my income? And those are the different ways you can branch out.